And let me know your thoughts about these new support. Were they too broken? Is this what the deck is needed? What are some ways we can change the effects?
Yeah, alright, let's do that. Okay, the first thing I want to say is, you know what? Thank you, man. I appreciate what you're trying to do. It's a noble cause. So yeah, appreciate it. However, these 5 cards, I'm sorry to say, they were not designed by a Red Eyes player. Like, you and Nesh, I'm really made... It's hard to explain. Oh, maybe it's real easy. See, this combo, it's still very generic. It has nothing to do with Red Eyes. In fact, it's worse for Red Eyes. I mean, as an engine, yeah, it's fine. I mean, it works. But there's a lot of holes in the synergy you're trying to go for. You guys clearly made this without any other Red Eyes cards in mind. And it's crazy because from the very first card, Red Eyes Black Dragon, the Dark Flame, that very first line is so bad. Like, I don't know, I can't... Like, no Red Eyes player would want this. Always treated as Red Eyes Black Dragon has so much negative synergy with the rest of the Red Eyes cards. And I know the explanation we got was that it could have synergy with Soul and Inferno Fire Blast, but I don't think so. I think it was clearly designed to replace the vanilla.
In your Red Eyes deck, it's either you play 3 Red Eyes Black Dragon the Dark Flame, or you play 2 Red Eyes Black Dragon the Dark Flame and 1 regular Red Eyes Black Dragon. It's a little neat restriction that we decided to add on to the card right here, so that way that you just can't, you know, play 3 of this and 2 copies of Red Eyes Black Dragon in your deck.
Okay, but why though? This restriction does nothing. It's just bad. It's like that awful part of Red Eyes Fusion where you can't summon a monster. This is exactly that amount of bad for Red Eyes. Specifically, Black Meteor Dragon is useless now. Flare Metal is neutered. Dragoon gets 1 less pop. Return of the Red Eyes is useless. Black Comet doesn't get its float effect. I mean, it's insane. It's way worse than you think. I think only a Red Eyes player would understand. If you want to be the ambassador for Red Eyes, then we need to get you straight. I mean, okay. Let's move on to the next. Alright, so for the next effect, special summon by revealing 5 Red Eyes cards. See, that doesn't matter. The engine itself is already 5 cards. Petit Dragon, Dark Flame, Ancient Stone, that spell card, Black Metal Dragon, Fang with Chain, and then whatever you search off of Black Metal. Like, your combo doesn't say, but there should be another card. What is that, like 5, 7 cards already? No amount of revealing Red Eyes cards is gonna make this not generic. But especially Black Flame Dragon, its name's change is Red Eyes Black Dragon. So you couldn't reveal this and the original vanilla because its name is the same. Playing this in a Red Eyes deck where you put the vanilla because you want to use Red Eyes cards, then Dark Flame is actually worse in Red Eyes decks. It's still better in Dragon Link. I mean, it's crazy. Honestly, there's no reason to try to lock it into Red Eyes decks. Because Rockets are Dark Dragons, there's no real way to take them out of the equation. The more restrictions you put on it so that other players can't use it, it's just gonna make your deck worse. Like, and also, it's not gonna work. But if you wanna lock it into Red Eyes, it should just be reveal 1 other Red Eyes card in your hand. That makes it way harder to use, but it would make it way easier in Red Eyes. Not only are you more likely to have a Red Eyes card in your hand, but also, like, it doesn't even need to be a quick effect. Like, Red Eye Soul can summon it on your opponent's turn. I mean, yeah, it is more powerful as a quick effect, and it's got more versatility. Whatever, it's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna move on. So, Red Eyes Petit Dragon. It is a good starter. In fact, it is a perfect starter. I wouldn't mind this in a main deck, but it really should be a Link monster. So the game plan with this is to search it off of Dark Flame. So technically you only really need 1. However, since it does have a normal summon effect, you could always start a combo with this. But like, my thing is, instead of giving me like 1 starter to put in the main deck, I'd rather have a Link 1 to turn all of my Red Eyes cards into a starter. That way I could normal summon Baby Dragon, normal summon Gearfried, normal summon Wyvern, and then just link it into Red Eyes Petit Dragon. Alright, the last effect, if this card is banished, special summon it. That'd be great for Darkness Metal Dragon. Yeah, if it was a link monster. Alright, so say we start with Ancient Stone or even Baby Dragon. We can link into Petit Dragon, and then Petit will equip Black Metal from the deck, and then you would send Metal to the graveyard to special summon a level 7 from the deck, and then from the Metal Search, you go into Darkness Metal, and then Darkness Metal banishes Petit Dragon, and then Petit Dragon comes back, and then boom, full board. You get what I'm saying, right? Oh my god, I just remembered. The 0 attack, 0 defense, that is such, like, I don't want to be mean, but that's that's a bad idea. I don't know who no, it's definitely Sam. Sam came out with that because, like, I've seen you try to use the map card. It's not worth it, man. Just give this thing some attack points. Like, you should realize how searchable Red Eyes cards are. What was it? That stone that you made, the dark flare that you made, that last one. It all searches Petit Dragon. You don't need that map card. Hold on, let me look. What's its name? I'm not gonna pronounce that. Alright, let's move on. Oh, I would give it 1,000 attack points as a link monster. That's pretty much it. Alright, Ancient Stone. I would love for a Red Eyes card to have this first line of text. Set a Red Eyes spell and trap. That set card can be activated. Red Eyes Spirit and Return of the Red Eyes and Fangwood Chain. Like, these are some really good traps. That one's good, I like that one. If I made a custom card, it would have that line of text. That second effect, not so much. Like, I do like the quick effect synchro, but you don't need it. If you're gonna make another Black Stone card, it needs a graveyard effect. We need to send something off of Red Eyes Insight, and then in the graveyard, it could just, I don't know, target a Red Eyes you control, send it to the graveyard, and special summon this. Like, I don't know what good that would do, but it's better than a quick synchro. I read some comments, and some people want it to increase its level and an XZ summon, which I think would be great. So XZ summon on your opponent's turn, or have a graveyard effect, or both. So that's my opinion on that. Okay, so alright, let's talk about the Red Eye Synchro. I think overall, it's pretty good, it's fine, I like it. The fact that it's a synchro is detrimental. Aesthetically, I think it would be cool to have Flare Metal next to, hold on, what is that? The Scorching Flare Metal. I think it would just look cool. But really, as it is now, I know there's something that you guys overlooked. Like in your showcase, you kept setting Fangwood Chain for interruptions, and you kept searching off of Black Metal, but you never showed us what you searched. You just said, like, it could be whatever. But Ancient Stone setting Red Eyes Burn, Scorching Flare Metal can pop itself, trigger burn. The card you searched from Black Metal, Red Eyes Soul, Full Metal. And then I think the last spell card, it's not written in a way that you can search Infernal Fire Blast, but it looks like it's supposed to. I don't know. I feel like there's some massive oversight in the way that you built these cards, and you just completely ignored all the other Red Eyes cards. And it's funny because I read a lot of the comments. A lot of people were saying that your custom cards should include burn, but like it does. Regardless of all that, instead of making this a synchro, it should have been it should be an XZs. Like I would make it 2 level 7 dragon monsters. It's not as generic as Flare Metal, but it's also not too restrictive. And also, because this is something that I've always wanted, is for Red Eyes to have an XZs monster that only requires 1 material. Me personally, the way I would separate it is have the Link 1. Its material would be a level 4 or lower Red Eyes monster, and a Mat 1 XZs would be a level 6 or higher Red Eyes monster. Like, you can also XZ summon with a level 6 or higher Red Eyes monster. That's the way I would do it. I did read a comment that, like, a Mat 1 XZs that can be summoned off of 1 Red Eyes if it has an equip spell on it, which is also a good idea. It's probably a better idea than mine, but I like mine, so I think that's all I have to say about that. I mean, otherwise, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. The spell card, Soul of the Red Eyes Black Dragon. This one is not good. Like, again, you have a search for Black Metal Dragon, but your combos that you have don't need it. If you search Black Metal Dragon, you're just gonna go into Striker Dragon again. Getting a spell trap that mentions Red Eyes, like Insight already does that. Like, theoretically, you can get Insight into this, and then get another spell trap while also getting a level 1 monster. But that's what the graveyard effect of Ancient Stone would do. So, I don't know. They'll banish this thing to equip a Red Eyes with the Red Eyes in the graveyard. So yeah, I get it. And you know what? This one even works with older Red Eyes cards, like Slash Dragon and Gearfried. But the problem is, like, you built this engine with 0 of the OG cards in mind. Okay, basically what I'm saying is that people want to use the fusions. If you make 5 custom cards for Red Eyes, and getting into my fusions is still throw down Red Eyes Fusion, Hail Mary, God Save Me, then you haven't fixed anything. You need to make another fusion card. Like, I want to get rid of the vanilla Dark Magician in my deck, right? I want a fusion substitute. I want a Hermos retrain. Even if we had to be stuck with Red Eyes Fusion, if this card is in the graveyard, like, your opponent can't respond to Red Eyes Fusion. Just something, man. It's not a great effect. It's like putting a band-aid on a bad situation, but it's better than what we got. So, I don't know. Overall, like, the artwork is great. Shoutouts to Cross. Okay, also, again, I really appreciate what you're trying to do, but I think in the end, Sam not being a Red Eyes player, like, I don't know how you're gonna fix a problem if you don't know what it is. Sam, if you're watching this, I think you are entirely too stuck on the idea that Red Eye sucks. I hate to say it, but that's kind of a, like, I don't want to call it a skill issue, but but that, like, this is entirely a mental block that Red Eyes fans have. Like, I know it's way easier to complain that, like, oh, my cards are bad. If I would win if they were, you know, better. But Konami, if you're watching, Sam taking notes. Oh my god. No, it's fine. Well, what I'm trying to say at the very end, fun idea. It was a fun idea. And that's it. I don't know how to finish this. Alright. Peace.